Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a little overview of a project I made for college, and it was the first college level course that I took for programming, and sad to say, I didn't learn all too much because I am maybe just a little bit too, I programmed too much, so yeah. But So this is the game. It's called TelnetRPG. So let's go ahead and log in. I'll give let's pick a name. Let's do Dragonborn. Hit enter. So as you can see on the left, it says Dragonborn is creating an account. I do not have any password things in here for the ease of debugging purposes. So let's move around here. So the map is procedurally generated using a method called cellular automata, which I'm not going to get into right now, but it's pretty cool stuff. So as you can see, it's all pretty cool, randomly generated. It's supposed to represent some caves. You know, kind of looks like cave systems, I'd say. So that's pretty cool. Each character, when created, gets a file and it gets saved. So let's check that file out. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere over here. Users. So Dragonborn's right here. Let's open him up. So when I disconnect as Dragonborn, his file is saved. So if I make any changes, it won't do anything at the moment. But as you can see, he's got coins. He's level 1. Both of those things are not implemented. His position was 0, when he spawned. His health is 100. His name is Dragonborn. His character is represented as a pound sign. It says he's not dead, and he has an effect here. And this effect, this string here, is prepended to him when he's rendered on the screen. So that way everything is reset. So it's just black background, white foreground. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect. I believe that's Control H. Alt H. Disconnect. And now we're disconnected. You see it says Client Dragonborn disconnected. Alright, so now we can go ahead and change his character to a money sign, because all I know is cash. And let's save that. And we'll reconnect. And Dragonborn. Sorry about that. Okay, so we are now a money sign. So we know that works. So that's cool. We got player customization. Pretty interesting stuff. So let's continue here. So I did say that this is an RPG, but what I did not mention was it is an MMORPG. So let's get another client up in here. Where? There we go. Double click that, and we can do swag, and I'll drag him out of the way because you don't necessarily need to see him, because you can see him up there. It's fully multiplayer. You can see my movements, which is pretty awesome. There's also another thing that I think is pretty cool about this game, is if I hit enter, I can type in chat. So I can do LOL, and if I open up chat on this side, you'll see he wrote LOL. I can chat from here. Hello. It updates in real time. Some other cool stuff that I can do is I can add some effects. So I can do, if I do, now you can't see this because it's off the screen, but escape 32M. I can make my text green, or I can do escape 35M. Make it pink. I can also do blinking and all kinds of cool stuff, but I don't remember the codes for those, and I'm not gonna go look them up right now. So that's pretty cool. You got a chat. There's an odd glitch where if I go off the screen with this guy. So right now I'm off the screen, but as you can see, he's still up there. But if I just press down, I'll reappear. And that's due to the way I'm doing rendering. Because I don't want to keep sending the person frames, because then their screen will be flashing all over the place. It's pretty terrible. You can see it already. Like if I move really quick or something, you can see flashing on a line every once in a while, and it's pretty annoying. So that's cool. What else? Oh, okay. So I have my right now. There's no collisions. just for debug purposes, but I can totally just turn collisions on. I mean, look, I have them on the walls over here. The only reason I don't have collisions on is because he always started 0-0, and then I'd just be stuck here all the time, and I would suck. So I have collisions turned off for debug purposes. But as we're talking about the map, if you can type in help over here, give you a good list of some of your really cool options, you know, some of your cool, what are they? Commands, that's the word. So I can actually change the map on the fly, new map, and I can give it a seed. So let's do 133.7 because I'm an elite hacker, and you can see the map changed. It was generated on the fly and then applied. Let's do another. You can do 1336, 1335, 4, but let's go back to 7. As you can see, so I have an infinite number of maps to choose from, and they are all predictable. Not necessarily predictable, but if I find one that I like, I just remember that seed, and I can use that seed next time. So very nice. Let's type help again. So one other thing about this game engine, or this game, is that it does have enemies. So let's spawn in a zombie. First we're going to get user attributes, and we're going to point it at Dragonborn and hit enter. Alright, so this is the same thing that you saw in that text file earlier. He's got 100 points, it's level 1 position. His position is 714, so 7 is X, 14 Y. So we're going to do spawn zombie, and we're going to put it at 914. And there he is, right next to us. So the zombie does not actually attack me. There's nothing going on right now. I can walk over him and stuff. But you can engage in battle with him. So if I go into targeting mode, I can press A or D, you know, left or right, and it will try to choose, you know, a zombie relatively close to me. So that's the one it chose, the only one in the entire game. And so now you see he's targeted, he's flashing. So I'm going to walk up to him. I have 1 range on my weapon, so I can't actually attack from this distance. If you look, I attacked. The zombie has more distance, or oh no, I did. Apparently I have a bigger range than the zombie does, but if I get close to him, then he'll actually be able to attack me. So I'll just keep attacking him. I damaged him. He's got 28 health, I got 88. This is definitely one-sided. And it says that Dragonborn killed the zombie with 18 points of damage, and he had -1 health. So it deleted him, and hopefully garbage collection and C# got rid of him. So that's cool. It's got some cool some cool enemies, you know, fucking killing things. Now there was something interesting that I used to have on here, but I sadly could not get it to work, and that is because, well, what it was I had a custom font that the server could send to SyncTerm, and SyncTerm would apply, and I had all these cool custom enemies and shit in the font. Here, I'll actually show you. Alright, so I actually have to use DOSBox to use the application required to make your own fonts for this particular thing. So here, I'll show you what we got to do. We got to type in font edit, and it will open up the program. And I saved my font, if I can remember, as custom.f16 because it was 16 pixels high. Oh yeah, it looks like it worked. Okay, here it is. So I actually made this really cool font, and let's see. So you can see I got all kinds of stuff. I got, oh gosh, I forgot I can't. Okay, so that's a shield or something. That's a helmet. Another shield. Throwing star, nunchucks, ball and chain, some sort of stabby thing, a crossbow, an axe, bow and arrow, a dagger, and a knife, and a hammer. And I got these cool enemies, all kinds of different enemies. And so, like, this is my first enemy, is a zombie, and that's the player. That was supposed to be the player. But yeah, these are all really cool, right? I mean, I thought they were cool. And the thing is, I did figure out the code, right, to send the font over, and like it would get sent, but everything was off vertically. Everything was like it would be like too high up, and some of them would be too far down, and they wouldn't work out. So it was pretty upsetting because I spent hours making these. I couldn't use them. But let's get back to business. So another thing that I've done in the game. Well, here first I'll show you. You can like target more than. See, I can target that one and press D. Target that one. It targets them in the list or in the order that they were created. So I can actually. Whoa! I can target myself. Okay, that's weird. But so that's cool. The maps are made of objects. So by objects I mean here. I'll show you. Okay. So this is the editor that I use. It's called Visual Studio. Just because I mean I'm using C, so you know, or C sharp. I'm using C sharp. Get rid of the debug thing. Get out of here, so you can see more. And so I programmed all of this in C sharp. All of these files I created, and I'll show you what the maps are made of. They're made of floors, which contain the following data. They contain sorry about that. So everything's created as an object, as you can see. Floors, some variables in each one. You know, you got walls. But one thing that I haven't really talked about is I take each map at the beginning of generation and save them as a binary. It's a very compressed format for so I can actually pull it back from the binary and you know, reload a map. So the reason I did that is because I needed a way to save presets, you know, rooms, so I could take each little room and I could snap them together and make dungeons. Which, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I never ended up doing that because the class ended and I didn't need to. But so each file is prefixed with. Oh, that didn't work. Come on. Oh, it went all the way to the end of the file. Cool. It was prefixed with TelnetRPG map and preset format, and then it's saved as this huge long string of binary, which can't be, you know, viewed as a string. Alright, so this is in a hex editor, and you can see 0, 0, 2, and 0, 0. 0, 0 represents a floor, and 0, 2 represents a wall, and if I actually set it up correctly, you can see the pattern of the map inside the hex over here. You know, it's a little offset right now, but you can see it. You can see the map as a kind of outlined weird thing I made out of boxes. You can see here's a big empty area. So this is all the work I put into this game, and I don't know if I'm going to continue working on it, but thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.